Hi everyone, Pocket Full of Dough, Summer of Dough Challenge continues, and today this lesson is going to be talking to strangers. It reads as follows. A few years ago, my brother went through a divorce. Having been married for more than a decade, he had become more introverted and had a hard time connecting with others. So he decided to go to a workshop to develop his social skills. One thing he learned was to practice striking up a conversation with strangers. So he did. He spoke indiscriminately to young people, old people, single people, married people. He spoke to them all. In doing so, he overcame his fear and learned how to create small talk with strangers. It worked so well for him that I decided to give it a try. If you want to learn how to build rapport, be a better listener, and be more at ease in the presence of others, talk to people you don't know. It's a great exercise that helped me overcome my fear of being around strangers. It began with helping people who appeared lost. I gradually started helping tourists order their meals. I became an unofficial ambassador for one of my favorite lunch spots. By exposing myself to the things that scared me, I started to build up my resistance and learned that most of the fear was created in my mind. This is a great lesson. It's not easy for everyone to talk to strangers. I'll tell you that for me, it was something that did come a little bit easier than it would for someone normally, because I grew up as a learned behavior to talk to strangers. I had the pleasure and the fortune to observe my dad when we used to go out in public events when I was a kid, not being fearful at all of striking up a conversation with strangers, whether if it was in a public bus or if we were at a game, a sports game or some sort. He would just talk to anyone. He loves meeting strangers. And when I was a kid, I thought it was so annoying because as a kid, time tends to be slower and you get more bored when you see adults having a conversation because you're not interested in that stuff. You're looking for things that are more stimulating. So I was always desperate for like the conversation to be over so we can leave, or I'd be sort of embarrassed or feel weird when I see him talking to strangers. But I realized that this was a skill that he picked up because in his line of work, networking was vital for his success. And as I became older and I got into the business space, I realized that it was something that I needed as well to be successful. And so it wasn't as difficult for me to do. But for those who do have difficulty in starting a conversation or doing an icebreaker with someone, it does require practice. It does require courage to overcome that fear, but the benefits and the upside potential is huge. Who knows if you meet someone you can collaborate with and double your business as a result of it? Who knows if you build a great friend out of it? Who knows if you find a partner doing that? There's so much that you can gain from talking to strangers. And so just overcoming that fear from a business standpoint, you can build huge opportunities with potential customers. And then of course, the possibilities are endless. So, build up the courage, talk to strangers. And with that, that's today's lesson. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time.